Hello everyone. So we are going to start with our next topic, that is differentiation. So basically differentiation, we are going to learn the basic things we are going to learn in differentiation. So the more differentiation you are going to learn in your mathematics, okay, that is very in depth, but what we use in physics is very basic, okay. So that we're going to see here. What is differentiation? Maybe you have not introduced till now to the differentiation. So that we're going to see very in depth, okay. Let's go ahead, okay. So I'm marking that this point, let's say A, okay, x1 comma y1, and this point I'm marking as x2 comma y2, okay? And this angle, this slope is theta, okay. So slope of this secant, what can I write? What can I write tan theta here? I can say y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, right? This we have seen already, right? So I can say this delta y by delta x, right? So what is delta y by delta x? I am saying that delta y by delta x is the average rate of change of y with respect to x between point A and point B, okay? So what is, see here y and x are changing, right, continuously. So now how the x is changing with respect to y on an average, that is given by this delta y by delta x, that is tan theta slope. So you join the 2 points, okay, draw a straight line. That slope will tell me the average rate of change of y with respect to x, okay, between point A and B of this curve. So this is basically my curve, okay, any function, okay, that is given. Now let's go ahead, okay, just have some patience and we're gonna learn what is differentiation, exactly how to differentiate functions, okay, that we're gonna see here. Now see, mathematical notation of differentiation, how we denote mathematically any differentiation function, how to differentiate, okay. So y equal to fx, let's say the function is given y equal to fx. So fx means basically we have already defined that the function of x, so something 2x plus 3 or x square plus sin x, okay, like that. Now differentiation of y with respect to x, that is we denote by dy by dx. What is dy by dx? We're going to define, just have some patience. We denote it y dash also, okay, we read it y prime. How we read it? Y prime, okay. We denote it by f dash x. Fx is the function, differentiation f dash x, okay. Or we denote it d by dx, d of fx dx, okay. So this is, what is this? This we can say differentiation of fx with respect to x, okay, d by dx of fx. This is how we denote. Now let's understand graphically how we can come to this dy by dx. Let's see. In previously I assumed a point A here and a point B here, okay, right? Slope what we wrote, ya minus yb divided by xa minus xb, right? I can write this. I hope everyone understand this thing. Now what I am doing is I am moving this A point this side, okay, and I am moving this point B this side, right? So after this time, sometime here it will be the second, then they will come very close to each other, A here and B here, okay, they came very close to each other, okay. So I can say this change in y, is very small, that I am denoting as dy, and the change in x is also very small, that I am denoting as dx, okay. So very small change in y is denoted by dy and very small change in x is denoted by dx, okay. So if you say 0.01 is small, okay, small change, I am saying no, 0.00001, okay. And if you agree with me, I will change it to more, I will include more zeros, 0.0000001, okay. So whatever smallest change possible, that I am denoting by y, okay. So how my slope came? Change, very small change in x, okay, with respect to that, what is the change in is very small change in y. This everyone understand, right? So this is basically for the small change, okay. Now what is dy here? Let me say, write again, smallest possible change in y. And what is dx? Smallest possible change in x. Okay, I hope everyone got this. Okay, dy by dx is my slope. So now what is dy by dx? Let's see. Let's write down this also. Notes will be proper. Okay, notes should be proper. What is dy by dx? Slope of the tangent at x equal to x naught. Okay, that is this point I am calling as x naught. Okay, or I can say instantaneous rate of change of y with respect to x. Okay, rate instantaneous. See, if a and b are like this and we are drawing a secant and then we are calculating tan theta, this ya minus yb divided by xa minus xb is telling me the average rate of change. Okay, and if the y and x very small for this point, for this particular point, how y is changing with respect to x, that is my instantaneous. At that instant, how the y is changing with respect to x, right? That is my dy by dx. Okay, or slope of the tangent. So if the this it is touching at very small one point, then we can say this is it is tangent to the curve, right? So slope of the tangent at x equal to x naught, that I can also say. So if my function, now see we have some formulas which we will deal with. If my function is y equal to fx, then y dash, what is the y dash? Okay, corresponding y dash. So if I differentiate sin x, I will get cos x. If I differentiate cos x, I will get minus sin x. If I differentiate a constant, I will get 0. Okay, if I differentiate x to the power n, it is n into x to the power n minus 1. Okay, so basically what I am saying here is, so let's write here also. Here I don't want to miss this thing. N and here a, b are constants. Okay, this you have to see. So n is constant, x to the power n, the differentiation will be n multiplied by x to the power n minus 1. So power got reduced by 1 and n came in front in multiplication. E to the power x differentiation as it is e to the power x, ln x differentiation 1 by x, tan x differentiation sec square x, sec x differentiation sec x into tan x, cot x differentiation minus cosec square x, and cosec x differentiation minus cosec x into cot x. Sin ax plus b, sin x I seen the differentiation cos x, so it is as it is, just multiply by a. How it came, a came, we will see that also. Cos of ax plus b, so cos differentiation I seen minus sin x, similarly here minus sin ax plus b multiply by a. Okay, similarly we seen the x to the power n, similarly here we did, and e to the power x, and ax plus b, 1a came. Ln ax plus b same as ln x. Okay, this is just a upgraded version. Okay, so I hope you will able to remember. These are very important formulas and you have to remember all of them. Okay, with no exception, without any error. Okay, now let's go ahead, let's solve some questions on that. Okay, the first function which we have is a part is given y equal to x square. We have to find out dy by dx. So if you see by the chart, x square, which function? X to the power n. Okay, n is given 2, right? So how we will differentiate? N into x to the power n minus 1, that is 2x, right? So this is your differentiation. Then now let's see b part. Now let's do b part. What is b part? Y equal to cos x multiplied by sec x divided by cot x. Okay, now let's simplify this function. Okay, cos x and sec x is 1 by cos x, right? So that is cos x, cos x cancel out, and 1 by cot x is my tan x. Okay, so the y came tan x, and now we will differentiate. Okay, so you can simplify, always you can simplify the trigonometric ratio. Okay, so tan x differentiation is sec square x. Okay, so let's write down that dy by dx is sec square x. That's why I'm saying you have to remember all the formulas given here. Okay, now see c part. C part is saying y is equals to root x. Root x is basically x to the power half. Okay, so we have seen this is x to the power n basically. So n into x to the power n minus 1, 1 by 2 minus 1. So that will be minus half. So minus half will be going to denominator, that is 1 by 2 root x. Okay, now let's solve for d part. D part is y equal to 1 by root x. 1 by root x, I can write x to the power minus half, right? Okay, so what will be the dy by dx? What will be my dy by dx? I can say it will be n, that is minus half, into x to the power n minus 1, right? So this is basically my came minus 1 by 2 x root x, x to the power 3 by 2 in denominator. Okay, okay, now we have y equal to x to the power minus 4 if you take it numerator. Okay, so what is dy by dx here? Basically my n into x to the power n minus 1, right? So this is came minus 4 by x to the power 5. This is my dy by dx. Okay, this is clear. In next video we are going to see ahead. Thank you.